Hello everyone and welcome back to Skyrim. We're still here at the Tower Guardian Stone, and we were about to head to a town that's nearby, although I forgot the name. I don't know why it started out down there, but... So we're here, and we were heading to Dawnstar to visit the museum. So, let's continue that, if I can get down here without dying. Hopefully. Here looks like we got a cave bear. It's just running away. Alright, take the pelt and the ring. I've also downloaded some mods since the last session. I can't remember all the names of them, but I listed them out as I installed them, so I'll probably put them in the description. I don't think I need to give links to them this time, because really all my mods are from Skyrim Nexus, and they're pretty easy to find if I just give you the title. But yeah, one of them would be a water mod. I really like the look of this water. And then another obvious one might be the post-processing injector, which you might have noticed it looks a little bluer. What's this? Yzra, charred body surrounded by fire, and I've got Yzra's necklace, and a spell tome for a flame cloak. Doesn't look like she casted it very well. But yeah, as I was saying, the post-processing injector just adds a little bit of color to Skyrim because it looked a little washed out at default. So how close are we now? About halfway. And looks like we've got a little house over here. Might as well stop by. Although this one isn't on the map, but I'll check this one out as well. Some wine. Boiled cream treats. Looks like someone's camp. But no one in there. So let's see what this house is. The Dawnstar Sanctuary. Oh, and a black door. So this seems like the Dark Brotherhood, and I doubt any of these answers are going to be correct, so I'm just going to skip it for now. Usually you have to receive the answer from a member either when you murder someone or whenever they decide to contact you. And neither of those have happened to me, so I don't think I'd be able to get it.
Your ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
Why should I hide from it? This is my family's legacy.
It's the past. Dead oaths on dead lips. Let it stay there.
The museum is opening, Medina.
Okay, little
And
argument.
Here comes my first visitor.
Yep.
The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend.
What was that argument about?
Never mind that. Medina is a good woman, but I have my own reasons for opening this museum, and I'm not changing my mind. I have a collection of artifacts from the group that toppled an empire. Their importance to history cannot be forgotten. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for.
Alright, let's go.
Let's talk inside.
So, this guy's part of the Mythic Dawn. They're the ones that assassinated
Feel free to
the
look
previous
around.
emperor.
Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss that job I mentioned.
Kind of what Oblivion was all about.
The tapestries hung here and outside were found in hideouts, where members of the Mythic Dawn would meet and plot. The cult's greatest accomplishment was the assassination of the Septim Dynasty.
Yeah,
and the
there.
opening of the Oblivion Gates.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. They assassinated the king and then tried to open all the Oblivion Gates.
Ah, yes. That scabbard. Notice the insignia? An Oblivion Gate. A key symbol of Mehrunes Dagon, the patron Daedra of the Mythic Dawn.
Is this the only part of the museum? It's like one room.
That burned paper is all that remains of the fabled Mysterium Xarxes, the blasphemous book written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. It's said that Mankar Cameron used the book to open a portal to a paradise, where all his followers would live forever. The commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes were written by the Mythic Dawn cult leader, Mankar Cameron. He promised a paradise awaited his followers when they died, that they would be reborn by Mehrunes Dagon's side.
And is that it? Do I talk to him now?
Did you have any questions about the museum? Or would you rather talk business?
Let's talk business.
A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes' razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group, and they're right here, in Skyrim.
It's pretty fortunate. So, do you want me to get those fragments?
At least 2 of the owners, Gunzel and Draskua, are dangerous marauders, and the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked.
Okay, so let's read that. What was it called? The Keepers of the Razor, I think? Yeah. Current descendants of the Inner Circle. Jorgen of Morthal, 8th generation of Clan Axebearer, to bear the hilt of Mehrunes' Razor, son of Helnir. Okay, so he's got the hilt. Leader of the Cracked Tusk Bandits. Has the blade shard of Mehrunes' Razor. And Draskua has the pommel. Just gonna skim through this a little. Okay.
Like finding the
So I
fragments.
suppose I just go find them and take the fragment any way I can. So let's select that. Seems like a pretty epic quest. Getting the razor was pretty fun in Oblivion as well. Huh. So, who would the closest one be? Maybe the hilt? Actually, I don't think his would be as exciting because the other ones are like bandit leaders and stuff, so let's go with the blade shards, I suppose. I've never been down to Falkreath. Maybe somewhere I've been. Used by Mark Arth. Actually, I suppose I could go down there. Start at the Guardian Stone, travel there by horse.